win the game. Have to use their moments. Sven Hanemod seeks to come away with it. The man who's relinquished the captain's armband today, it's been the Centurion him with Extin.
Very physical is Hanemod. Very few duels that he's going to lose. It's an ex-Amazulu. He'll be eager to please. He's been on a rich vein of form. And when you're that good, it's no longer form, it's just a quality player.
Eclipsed his goal tally. Dino van Rooyen turned in field for Moremi. This is given away once again, and Moremi has it. Out on the flank, up against Hanemod, sticks in a foot in the tackle.
If Amazulu is not careful, they're going to lose possession and get punished because their passes are dragging. They've not really
thought about it, perhaps feigning the shot. It's Dion Hotto now. And the Pirates trying to conjure something on the edge of. It's with Keegan Allen. Phillies has scored against the Orlando Pirates in the Nedbank Cup, though. Sustained spell of pressure from Amazulu. Finds Van Rooyen, but Hanemod quickly upon him. Now Moremi's ball in. And a chance here, ricochets towards goal from Talente Mbata.
So they're outnumbering them in the box. It was a delicious ball played in there. Clearance from Keegan Allen.
Their strength to soak up the pressure here. Moremi teasing Bird. Just snuck it through, but then couldn't get the return pass. Well, his persistence has yielded a call the league, Stanton. Moremi from Mofokeng.
Congestion in the middle of the park there. It's going to be very difficult for Butuma to get touches on the ball, but he needs to be disciplined and stay in that central position and occupy the two defenders. As you see, Phil is just following him.
Moremi, it's a nice ball in! And Moremi has set up Mofokeng.
The attack of Pirates, and Butuma came short, created the space, and
that's Moremi with the assist. He scored more goals for Pirates already than he did for Amazulu, but it's in terms of assists, many more for the Pirates so far, but this was superb.
Well, stayed nice and disciplined. It's all about that in-swinger from Moremi. An unlikely target. See the movement there, and Butuma comes short. It's played wide, one touch to control, and a delightful ball played into the box there. And a sublime finish there from Mofokeng rather, and gets the lead for Orlando Pirates.
Then
I think Keegan Allen would have preferred that in the air.
yeah. Although, with that said, Pirates effective.
That's interesting, and they're collecting elsewhere.
Which is very impressive.
Impressive indeed.
With that said, a lot of credit has to go to his defence. Only Sundowns have faced fewer shots on target than Pirates this season. Here's Moremi up the other end. Still Moremi. No drive. Blocked away by... Slightly loose touch from Mofokeng. Dion Hotto finding Moremi again. The table. And he has an impressive home victory. They've now won their last 6 in a row at home, and they've kept a clean sheet in all of those matches. And haven't been too bad away from home either.
I think that's been it. It's Orlando Pirates in total control.
That's a really clever flip. And then Tertua has illegally gone and blocked Moremi off. Of course, to throw your body across an opposition player, the ball has to be within the vicinity of your feet, and it was absolutely nowhere near him. There would have been nothing wrong with that had the ball been... He was approaching 100 for Kaizer Chiefs, but he never hit that mark.
We need to speak to Yusuf Mohammed, yeah. There has to be triple figures there.
Sure. Moremi. Butuma. Takes a big deflection.
This is the long throw.
Yes. So Khadebe putting it in with his left foot. Now Orlando Pirates have an opportunity on the break here. Mofokeng steering it through. It's just ever so slightly behind Moremi, and Amazulu promptly recovered. Shot eventually well off the mark from Moremi.
From a very similar position, provided the assist.
Pirates with a sensational defensive record this season. They gave Keegan Allen an opportunity to recover. Pirates have won it again. Mbata. Apollos laying it off for Mofokeng. Has the strength to get away from Khadebe. Moremi puts it across. Mofokeng over the top.
On target. Great defensive work there from Khadebe. Released it from Mofokeng, hung out, lurking on the edge of the box. There wasn't an angle. Tried to steer it in the top left corner. Just leaning a little.
Van Rooyen for Moremi. Dispossessed by Tetwa. Hanumub down under the challenge. Chance it comes where it doesn't make a clean connection. This is CM battling away with Allen. Tajela intercepts. Siema. King from Moremi, lovely return and slip through. Johnson dives on it.
Great anticipation from goalkeeper.